During the entire existence of Minecraft, Mojang rejected many interesting ideas, and today we will look at them. We are talking about exactly those things that Mojang refused, or the possibility adding of which was officially denied. Number 1. Before adding the villagers, Notch thought about their appearance, and initially he wanted to give them the texture of a pig. Pigmen are mobs similar to the player but with the skin of a pig. Due to Pigmen, the creeper was made by accident due to the fact that the notch stretched the pig.
Yes, well, I mean, the creepers were a mistake. I defined I don't have any modeling programs to do the models, I just write them in code. And I accidentally made them tall instead of log, so it was like a tall thing with 4 little feet. And that became the creeper. It was supposed to be a pig.
In Alpha 1 2.0, a zombie pigman was added that had a texture similar to that of a pigman and lived in the nether. Number 2. Minecraft has a hunger system, and at some point Mojang thought about adding a thirst system as well. But it was decided that it would be inconvenient, and the player would have to keep track of too much. So instead, the developers focused on improving and developing the hunger system. Number 3. Firefly is a mob that was planned for version 1.19 as food for frogs, but was cancelled due to many players posting feedback that many fireflies are poisonous to frogs in real life.
That a lot of species of fireflies and firebugs that are out there are poisonous to toads and frogs. And of course we didn't want to add that into our game. And fireflies are sadly no longer part of the plans for the wild update.
What?
Number 4. In 13W16A, a saddle for a horse was added to the game, which could even be painted and even crafted. Later, horse saddles were removed and their functions were combined with those of conventional saddles for pigs, horses and striders. Number 5. Calm 4 Dotog is a music file that was tested and created by Notch himself. The track was released around Alpha 1.1.1 but was removed from the game in the next update.
Okay, I'm recording. This song is playing in-game.
Number 6. In 2018, users of the Chinese version of Minecraft were able to vote for a new mob. They were given the choice of adding a giant panda, an alligator, a golden monkey, a white-lipped deer, or a pink dolphin. By a wide margin, the panda won, which was soon added to the game. There is still no information if other mobs will ever appear in Minecraft. Number 7. Before stone slabs were added to the game, Notch was testing earth slabs, although they were never officially added. In the test, they replaced the ground, since the surface of the ground without grass was half below the grass. Number 8. Redstone cannot be placed on the walls as this is not wires. They also refuse to add sticky or any other variants of redstone. Okay, well, if it can't stack vertically, how do you explain this? Number 9. Dinnerbone asked Twitter users if they would like painted boards added to the game. He later announced the results of the vote: 20% votes for no and 80% votes for yes. The painted board project was abandoned when Dinnerbone realized that he would have to add slabs and steps in every color as well. Despite this, he abandoned the idea and added terracotta that could be painted. Number 10. Don't you like to make timers on Repeater? Nothing to be done, as the Mojang said they are not going to add a timer. You might say timers can be done on command blocks, yes, but not in survival mode, so keep setting repeaters. Number 11. In version 14W11A, the physics of minecarts has been changed. They could go much faster and derail at corners if they were going too fast, and they also couldn't climb mountains. In version 14W17A 1.8, the minecart physics has been removed. Number 12. The developers accidentally showed this thing in the game trailer. Then they had to make excuses that it happened by accident. I don't know how it was possible to accidentally show the wrong color redstone in the trailer, because someone had to draw a separate blue texture for this. In any case, it can be said that blue dust will not appear in the game, like any other redstone alternatives. Number 13. In order not to create a new dimension, Mojang thought about adding nether under the bedrock. It was still possible to get into the nether with the help of a portal, but all this would be one dimension under a bedrock in the ordinary world. Number 14. In version 1.16, weeping obsidian was supposed to be obtained by lightning hitting regular obsidian or throwing it into a nether portal. However, for the sake of preserving the usefulness of bartering with piglins, these methods were not implemented. Number 15. Minecraft really lacks basic furniture like a chair and a table. In InDev, the terrain.yang file contains 2 textures that can be interpreted as a chair. By this, we can understand that Mojang once tried to add furniture to the game, but for some reason they didn't add it. Number 16. Gear is a block that was added in the InDev version but then was removed. The texture of the gear consists of 2 parts, the central rod and the moving part. Gears can still be found in InDev, since redstone was still missing in that version. Gears can only be placed on the vertical side of blocks. The gears have no function and cannot be obtained, they only fill the inventory. Number 17. Dinnerbone tweeted about the addition of seasons and winter. He postponed this possibility to Minecon 2013. Seasons may include changes in the color of the tree's leaves, and may also be related to real time, but for some reason later abandoned this idea. Number 18. As a constant source of light, in principle, a torch in hand would also be suitable, as is done in Optifine. In order for the torch to emit light, it is not necessary to hang it on the wall, but for some reason Mojang does not like this idea, and is not going to add it. But then what is it? This is Alex in the official trailer for update 1.18. Can we tell her that using the torch is not according to the rules? Number 19. During the 8th Secret Friday update, Notch stated that he wanted to add dragons to the game, one of which was the Ender Dragon. The other was supposed to be a red tameable dragon. Jeb has posted on Reddit that he wants to add red dragons but isn't sure exactly how. The red dragon was not subsequently added. On October 22, 2013, Dinnerbone tweeted that development of the red dragon had been delayed. Number 20. At Minecon 2012, Mojang AB announced the idea of possibly adding new types of rails, such as unloading mobs and possibly players upon activation. These rails were planned to be added to the Redstone update but were not subsequently included. However, since version 1.8, the unloading function is performed by activating rails. Number 21. Dinnerbone joked about adding pizza to Minecraft as a Chris Gelbring joke that claims pizza is confirmed to be added. She would be eaten in small portions like a cake and be a direct alternative to him. Number 22. The texture of the skis in the game files named Skis Bopieng was added by Dinnerbone in the Christmas update, but they didn't have functionality. The texture was subsequently removed from the game. Number 23. In 2015, Jeb said that corn would be added to Minecraft as a fun food source. Whether he was joking or not is up to you. Number 24. Imagine how convenient it would be, instead of carrying a torch in your hand, to have a constant source of light with you. Well, for example, the miner's helmet in the game is about mining, but they don't think so in Mojang. The fact is that in their opinion this is too modern for Minecraft, okay? Let's pretend that there is no redstone in the game on which fully working computers are built. Number 25. Notch wanted to add exploding arrows. They would work like TNT, but later abandoned this idea.
Let's give it a bigger explosion.
Number 26. Vertical slabs, according to the developers, would interfere with the creativity of the players. How exactly? I don't know. The Mojang have a rather strange logic. They don't want to add spiders that can climb walls and ceilings because they think it's too scary. But they did add the warden.
Where's this warden motherfucker, huh?
That's the word.
Where is he?
Number 27. It is quite logical if there were anvils in the villages. But there is a problem according to Mojang. This way of obtaining anvils would be too simple and no one would craft them. You can simply come to the village and take them from the villagers. Number 28. In the dark forest biome, tree houses for Illuzers could appear. An Illuser is a mob that is in the game files but which itself never spawns and does not have a spawn egg either. The Illuser itself will most likely be officially added at some point, but there will be no tree houses for them. Number 29. Voice chat will also never be added, which is sad because this feature would greatly diversify the game on the servers. Number 30. Quiver of arrows, an item that was used by skeletons but was subsequently cut from the game. although its content can be found in the game's folders. Perhaps it was supposed to give an unlimited supply of arrows to its owner. Although the texture of the quiver has been in the game since InDev, almost nothing is known about it. Jeb has stated that he is not going to add quivers. These were 30 Minecraft ideas that Mojang abandoned. I hope it was interesting and thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.